brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
All right, cut and print. Beautiful, guys. Dynamite.
What's up, everybody? It's your boys, the Rhodes Bros, and we back with another episode of CrossRhodes. This is episode 4.
Yep, 4.
I hope y'all been enjoying the shows. We've been having a good time doing them for y'all. Hope y'all like them. Mardi Gras was just last week. Hope everybody had their fun.
Yeah, we couldn't get y'all one last week.
But it's all good because we back in action and we ready to rock and roll. So, with that being said, Will, what we got for that first topic for the people?
AB to the Raiders.
Oh, yeah. Antonio Brown got traded to the Raiders.
A bag of chips and a Coke, like Stephen A. said.
A bag of chips and a Coke, huh? But in reality, they traded him for a 3rd-round pick and a 5th-round pick.
Bag of chips and a Coke.
And a Coke. And it was ice-cold Coke.
And red Doritos, not the blue ones.
Yeah. And the Raiders, he received a brand new deal from the Raiders, too.
Dumb.
What he got? He got
50, I think it was the money.
54 mil.
Yeah.
54 is a 3-year, $54 million deal with $30 million guaranteed. So now he is in his hand. He is now the highest paid receiver in the NFL. Congratulations.
At 30 years old.
30 years old, young man. I'm almost 30. That's young. But yeah, man. What you think? Think it was a good deal for the Raiders or what?
I mean, yes. I mean, for what yes, it's Antonio Brown. I mean, he good, but that much money, 3 years, so you got to figure. I don't know how old he is per se. I don't know if he's making 31 or he just made 30. I don't know. Either way it goes, 3 years he'll be 33. Mm-hmm. So, and
he'll be done by then.
Exactly.
So they get rid of him. It's perfect. They signed for the perfect. He got about 3 more good years in him. So to me, it was.
Man, the only good receiver I know play that long was Jerry Rice.
Antonio Brown is up there with Jerry.
Antonio Brown.
He had like 5 straight years with 100 catches. 6 straight years with 100 catches. That's not bad.
And I think he's just another Carmelo, the football version of Carmelo. He don't care. He don't care about nothing but his money. And I know NFL, you're supposed to care about you risking your body, like you putting your life on the line. But at the end of the day, if I'm playing something, I want to win.
Yeah, but maybe the way he thinks is, if they have me on the team, they have a chance to win. I don't know what he thinks, but
do the Raiders got a defense? I mean, you can't win it all on offense.
That's why they got like 3 draft picks in the 1st round.
And John Gruden, offensive coach, so he going.
Yeah, but you remember when he won the Super Bowl in Tampa Bay?
Man, Tony Dungy had that team. He just inherited.
He had Warren Sapp. He had Derek Brooks.
Tony Dungy.
Tony Dungy wasn't there.
Yeah, but he drafted those players.
Yeah, he drafted them, but still. So all you got to do is find a defense, and they can make everything work. But if you look at it, Antonio Brown had 104 catches, 1,300 yards, and 15 touchdowns. Not one Raiders receiver had over 800 yards. So you're making your wide receivers that much better just by adding one player. So it could work. They have a decent quarterback with Derek Carr. He had a pretty decent season last year.
Yeah, 4,000 yards, 19 touchdowns, 10 picks.
Yeah, that's like.
And he was throwing to basically Jordan Nelson and Jared Cook. So
yeah, with 2 primary targets, he did what he can do. He had a 93.9 passer rating. That's nothing to sneeze at.
68.9 completion percentage too.
Yeah, look at that. So
it didn't seem like, if you watched the Raiders games, it didn't seem like he was doing that good. But I guess the numbers don't lie.
Yeah, they were a bad team to watch. But the thing with Derek Carr is this is it. If I'm the Raiders GM, coach or whatever, this is it. Because you remember he had that MVP caliber season.
Then he broke his leg.
And he broke his leg with like 2 or 3 games left in the
season. I think
season.
it was in the playoffs.
No. He broke it because they started a different quarterback in the playoffs. Uh-huh. I don't know who it was, but I think it was 2 games ago in the season he broke his leg. That's why he couldn't finish the MVP race. And Matt Ryan
2 games?
Yeah.
I think he had, 2 games just because he couldn't finish 2 games. He probably wouldn't. I think they had a good enough record that he probably wasn't going to play that last game anyway. So you really going to dock the man, the MVP, because of basically 1 game?
Yeah. And Matt Ryan won it that year. But if you look at the Raiders receivers, the number 1 receiver was the tight end.
And I don't think he's going to even resign that.
Yeah, he a free agent.
I don't think they got enough money to resign him, to be honest.
Yeah.
For what he wants.
Well, really, he was the number one tight end. He had 68 catches for 900 yards, so that's not bad. But the second leading receiver was a running back, and he wasn't even a starting running back. Jalen Richard. He also had 68 catches, and he had 607 yards. And then comes in old man Jordan Nelson. He has 63 catches for 739 yards. And then it takes a big drop and goes to Seth Roberts, who had 45 catches. So Antonio Brown can only help that, because that's if you're running back your second leading receiver, you in trouble.
Big trouble.
So
the Saints gonna be in big trouble because
we all right. The Saints all right. But like I said, if I was a GM for the Raiders, this is it for Derek Carr. If Derek Carr, if you have a good season this year, we'll re-sign you. But if you come and you have those same numbers of 4,000 yards, 19 touchdowns, and all that, you could hit the road, Jack, and don't come back.
No more. No.
Yeah, we don't need you. So it was a smart sign. It was a smart sign, and then on the Steelers side of it, you get rid of the cancer that was on your team.
But you still got that $21 million.
Hey, you gotta charge that one to the game, because you knew that was gonna happen. But Ken, you think Juju could be the number one man
in Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Name any other receiver, like off the top of your head, in Pittsburgh besides Antonio Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster. Exactly. Yes, Juju Smith-Schuster about the ball out.
What about that small white guy who be doing all that? What's his name?
Switzer?
Yeah, Barry Switzer.
That man is a return specialist.
He made some good catches. I was watching a couple of Steelers games last year.
Man, Juju about the ball out.
You think so?
Yes.
Over 1,000?
Over 1,000.
100 catches?
Not 100 catches though.
No, he might get it.
I mean, I think he gonna be put in unless they do good in the draft, he gonna be put in the same predicament Michael Thomas in.
They're gonna double team.
Yeah, it's like we gotta throw somebody else, Ben.
Yeah, they probably gonna draft somebody.
Because think about it, the Saints. I mean, think about it. The Pittsburgh is in the same thing as the Saints. They got a dominant pass catcher running back, Connor. They got a good number one receiver, Juju Smith-Schuster. And then who else you got?
Well, I honestly, I don't think Juju gonna put up. He won't be a top 5 receiver in the league, nothing like that. Maybe top 10, maybe. I don't even know about that. But, I think it was a deal for both sides. Also coming out from the Raiders say they might sign Le'Veon Bell. What you think about that one?
If they get Le'Veon, I'm sorry, Patrick Mahomes. I don't know, man. Unless you can shred their defense.
Which you can, because unless they draft some studs in the draft.
But man, that's some powerful. The Chiefs defense not really that good. I think that division, the Broncos. I mean,
and they got the Chargers.
I mean, they got some good defenses in that division. So I don't know, but like that team just by itself, it's nice, man. I don't know what you.
But if you think, like I said, Jalen Richard was the second leading receiver. He had 68 catches.
Catch the ball.
Le'Veon could catch the ball out of the backfield. That's his go-to thing, So if they sign Le'Veon, I don't know if it's taking them so long. Whatever you want, you can have it.
But you got to think, they gave Antonio Brown all that money, and then Derek Carr just signed a deal a couple years ago. So
yeah, they could make. They got a bunch. They got some cap space over there. They could make it work. But Le'Veon would also help him out in a rush game as well.
Gruden deal.
Oh yeah, he good for the next 10 years. But the Raiders were ranked 25th in rushing offense in the league. That's not gonna happen if they sign Le'Veon. They have a decent offensive line, but Le'Veon Bell
enough. I don't think.
Doug Martin had 750 rushing yards.
All right, but in my opinion, Doug Martin just a head down. If I see the whole Bama, Le'Veon usually he got his hand on the offensive lineman back. I don't think they got enough. I don't think he gonna have enough time to do that. And he's a patient runner, but he ain't gonna have enough time in Oakland.
I think he will. Cause if Doug Martin could rush for 750 yards, Le'Veon Bell, Doug Martin can't even shine Le'Veon's shoes.
Doug Martin was a beast. Was
a beast. He's not a beast anymore. Le'Veon Bell.
He act like the man. Some random Joe blew off the street. Doug Martin. He's pretty nice.
Doug Martin last good year was 3 years ago. That man washed up. He ain't good no more. So, Jalen Richard was 14th in the league in receptions by a running back, which is not that great, but top 15?
Not really.
Top 15?
Nah.
Le'Veon Bell is a million times better than Jalen Richard. So that proves to you that if he was the second leading receiver, that means Derek Carr likes to throw to the running back. So
he ain't got enough time. That's what I'm saying. Offensive line can't block.
Yeah, but another thing with this Antonio Brown thing is Jordan Nelson, what can you get from him? He's on the back end of his career. What can he give you? If he can still get open,
all he need to give you is about
what he gave you this year.
Yeah, 40 catches, about 700 yards. You'd be all right.
Well, he had 63 catches and had 739 yards.
Just give him 40 catches, 500 yards. Just give me 500 yards and about 4 touchdowns. That's all I need from you.
I need a little bit more than that. A little bit more. From Jordan Nelson, I need about 60 catches.
Same thing he had this season.
Yeah, some this season, but as a number 2 receiver. Because if they double team Antonio Brown, he needs to get open for Derek Carr to do anything.
I mean, he couldn't get open when they were single covering him. So they were single covering him like last season.
Yeah, but that was against the number 1 receivers, number 1 cornerbacks though. Because he was the number 1 receiver. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Jordan Nelson, he's no longer that number 1 receiver. No. But I think he could be a pretty decent number 2 receiver, and they might be able to do something. Especially if they sign Le'Veon. If they get Le'Veon,
because that's gonna open up that's gonna open up their playbook a lot.
Another thing is, they're building that big fancy stadium in Las Vegas. They're moving to Vegas after this football season. Yep. So if I was John Gruden, I would just push all my chips to the middle of the table, go to Vegas and bet. If you're going to Vegas, you gotta bet.
Bet it all on black.
Bet it all on black, and just sign Le'Veon, sign Antonio Brown. And just give it a brand new look. Give the Raiders a brand new look, because in Vegas they got casinos, they got hotels, they got shows, they got circuses, they got all types of stuff.
Build a casino inside that
inside the arena.
Yeah.
So they got a bunch of stuff going on there.
Nobody gonna go home.
You need people. You need stars to fill the seats, and you're gonna have 2 of the biggest ones in the NFL on the same team. So it's a no-brainer to me that you sign Le'Veon, and they already signed Antonio, but sign Le'Veon and just hope Derek Carr.
But you gotta win too. Like, you gotta, just because you're in Las Vegas don't mean, we got fans. Y'all still gotta win.
It's all on the arm
of
Derek Carr.
Baby.
Yeah, that's their motto. So it's all on the arm of Derek Carr. It's up to him really, because Antonio Brown can get open all he want, and Le'Veon could run all he want. But at the end of the day, Derek Carr's the one that needs to make the plays, and I think he could do it. Because like I said, he had that great season 2 years ago. So that was only one, but I think he can do it again.
But they also had a defense that year too. You know, like Khalil Mack.
Yeah, and they need to just draft another Mack, which is easier said than done. So, what's enough Antonio Brown? He didn't go to the Saints, so enough to talk about him. They had some other free agents signing.
The first one, like Nick Foles, the free agent, hijacked the Jacksonville, but they were just desperate though. I think they did that as a desperate move. Like, they didn't want to waste time developing another quarterback. So right. Blake Bortles just scared them. Like,
especially with that defense they got. They don't want to waste.
Yeah, they want to waste. Yeah, exactly. So with Nick Foles, it's like, all right, he a proven veteran, Super Bowl MVP. They gave him 4 years, $88 million, $50 million guaranteed, which I think is just too much for Nick Foles. I mean, I know he's great. That's just too much for me. And he played 5. And he went 4-1 last season. Let's give him that. He did go 4-1. And but okay, you're going to Jacksonville. Who you gonna throw the ball to?
Yeah.
Like, at least in Philadelphia, you had Alshon, you had Zach Ertz. Mm-hmm. You had Aguilar when he decided to play.
Yeah.
Who you gonna throw the ball to in Jacksonville?
I know their leading receiver was let me see. Their leading receiver,
D.D. Westbrook, huh?
Yep, D.D. Westbrook. He had 66 catches for 717 yards. That ain't good.
Insert fart sound here.
Yeah, and the second leading receiver was, of course, another running back, T.J. Yeldon.
Damn.
He had 55 catches for 487
yards. And then people say, Keelan Cole. Name something he did besides that one-hand catch last year.
That was a nice
catch. But besides that, what he did?
Nothing.
Exactly.
So I'm with you. I totally agree. There's no way I would have signed Nick Foles to that much money.
They're gonna regret that decision.
But hey, he's better than Blake Bortles. Which one to do? Going there with that guy?
That dumpster fire.
Mm-mm. So they were desperate. I wouldn't have made it. I just don't trust Nick Foles.
But you gotta hope that defense can still play at a high level to kind of hide them.
I think they can. They got one of the best cornerbacks. They got linebackers.
They got 2 good cornerbacks.
Yeah, they got 2 good running backs. 2 good cornerbacks. They got a good
you're right. They got
pass rusher.
I think T.J. Yeldon and Leonard Fournette. That's a good combo.
Mm-hmm. So I think the only thing missing to make them a playoff team was the quarterback. But the thing with Nick Foles, I think the only thing with Nick Foles is the only place he can win is in Philly. I was like, any other place he goes, he loses.
He went to the Rams.
He went to the Rams, but they had Jeff Fisher.
Yeah.
You know, oh God.
He made us think Jared Goff was going to be a bust.
And Jared Goff still not the man to me. But you know, I just don't. I wouldn't have signed Nick Foles. But if you wouldn't have signed Nick Foles, who else they had out there? You know,
Teddy Bridgewater.
He's not leaving the Saints. I think he came out
Tyrod
and said,
Taylor. Like, people don't give Tyrod Taylor enough credit, man. I mean, I know he might be a little inaccurate. He might, but that man don't turn the ball over. He don't.
Yeah.
He don't turn the ball over. He consistent.
He can run a little bit.
Yeah, and he might give you 2,000 or 3,000 yards a season, but he don't turn the ball over like Blake Bortles.
Yeah. I don't know. I like that one, but they could have signed Kaepernick.
Man, but nobody, everybody wants to stay away from Kaepernick. For some reason, I don't know what my dog did, but nobody wants to sign my dog.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. They had the 26th passing offense in the league. That's damn near last.
26.
26.
It was that high?
I know. I thought it would have been last, but like Blake Bortles got benched last year,
twice.
Yeah. And then who's the guy that came take his place?
Cody Kessler. Was it Cody Kessler?
I don't think it was Cody Kessler. Look it up.
I'm gonna look that up.
But yeah, Nick Foles isn't the answer. But they're gonna see. They'll find out for themselves. I think they could make the playoffs with Nick Foles.
It was Cody Kessler.
It was?
Yeah.
I think they could squeeze. I mean, the Titans not going to beat them.
That division,
the Texans good.
No, not really, because they did franchise that. I thought they lost them. They franchised that to Devin Clowney.
That division is going to go like 10-6. Whoever goes 10-6 in that division is going to win it. So maybe Nick Foles would get it, but I just wouldn't have signed him. But another big name getting a contract was the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. He got a 3-year, $42 million deal with the Chiefs. What you think? Like it or hate it?
I like it, but it's like they both, like him and Eric Berry are both free safeties. So which one makes the transition to the strong safety?
But that's the thing about Tyrann Mathieu is he could play a lot of different positions.
Oh, that's true. In college, he did play corner, he played safety.
So I think they could just. I think that's why they signed him, because he could play a lot of different positions. So
he can play nickel if you need him to,
and he could play in the box. He's a good. He could send them on blitzes and things like that.
For being his size, he can tackle.
So, and if you think about it, the Raiders just signed Antonio Brown, so they need as much help in that secondary as they can get.
Yeah.
So.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That he was given to the Chiefs. This division looking kind of spicy.
And you still got the Chargers. Don't forget about
the
Chargers.
And you got Broncos too. Don't forget the Broncos defense. Come on, you got Von Miller. You got Von Miller.
Von Miller can't score touchdowns. They got Joe Flacco at quarterback. What you talking about? I'm not worried about Joe Flacco.
You got Bradley Chubb too, man. They
don't matter. As long as you got Joe Flacco at quarterback, you're going nowhere and nowhere fast.
Get a ball to old boy, Lindsey.
I like Philip Lindsey. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, the Chiefs, they gave up the second most passing yards per game. They gave up 273 yards a game, which was second worst in the league.
And they still made it to the AFC Championship game. That's scary.
Just imagine that. But the Honey Badger, he had an okay season. He had 8 or 9 tackles and 2 picks. So it's not the greatest season, but it was a good move, because honestly, if the Chiefs had a defense,
they go to the Super Bowl.
They go into the Super Bowl.
I think if they can, you know how they got that. Patrick Mahomes is not a sophomore, but this is his first year starting, so you got to figure the sophomore slump.
Ain't happening with him.
If that don't happen to him, and if Matthew stay healthy and Eric Berry stay healthy, I think.
Then they got that guy Chris Jones.
Yeah,
he got a sack every game. Like every game, he had at least 1 sack, like 10 straight games or something like that.
Yeah, I think this would be a scary team.
And they franchised D4.
Ooh.
They franchise tagged him. They did lose Justin Houston, but he was like 50 years old. So.
He looked 50, yeah. So I think they go back to the championship game, if not the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's my Super Bowl pick right now from the AFC. Definitely the Chiefs. They still missing like 1 or 2 pieces on defense, but
a linebacker can cover.
But Andy Reid, a smart coach, he'll try to figure it out. But,
and a cornerback too. I forgot about that. The cornerbacks are garbage.
Exactly, that's what they missing. So another thing is the highest paid safety in the league is now Landon Collins.
Yuck.
Yeah, he got what he got?
He finessed the hell out of the Redskins. 6 year, $84 million, $45.5 million guaranteed, and he got $15 million just for signing his name.
But Landon Collins, when he was hurt last year. He hurt his shoulder or something.
Yeah.
His elbow.
I think it was his shoulder.
Yeah, I don't know why you give that man that much money coming off an
Yeah,
injury
but
like that.
but it wasn't season ending. He just, I guess they went to put him on IR because like the Giants was going nowhere. Like, why risk him coming back? Kind of like what the Falcons should do with Deion Jones instead of just putting him out there.
Yeah, but I don't know. Safeties aren't worth that much money to me. I don't know why. Like maybe Earl Thomas. I would pay Earl Thomas that because he
broke his leg.
Yeah, but he make plays. Earl Thomas make plays. Landon Collins, he just come with hits. Like that's cute and everything, but I need some picks. I need plays. I need forced fumbles and things like that. Landon Collins isn't that known for that, but I guess it's
and
not,
to me, the Redskins shouldn't have. Alex Smith. Who knows if he coming back next season? They just traded for Case Keenum. Insert fart sound here. Why not like go get that money on a quarterback?
yeah. They should have signed Nick Foles maybe.
Yeah, or
that would have been nice. Oh, Nick Foles went to the Redskins and the Redskins played the Eagles twice. Oh man, Carson Wentz better at win them games. But Landon Collins, it was a good signing, I guess. Yes. But they still last in their division. Like that don't make them better than the Cowboys.
Yeah, they're better than the Cowboys.
No, they're not.
The Cowboys,
No,
that was a fluke season,
no, they're
man.
not.
Fluke season.
Fluke or not.
Mark my words. That season last year was a fluke. I bet they finished last this year.
No, they're not. In the division? I think we'll finish last in the division. Worse than the Case Keenum led Redskins.
Oh, okay, I lied. But
that's what I'm saying.
They don't make the playoffs this year.
Yeah, I think the Eagles better than them. So, but still, the Redskins still last. Let's not forget that they're last, and then it's the Giants, and then the Cowboys, and the Eagles are first.
So you got the Eagles winning the division.
Yes, without a doubt.
No,
so that money I just spent on Landon Collins was wasted. But good luck to y'all.
But the Redskins always sign bad free agents. Albert Haynes, remember that?
Mm-hmm.
That was like they Josh Norman, remember that?
Mm-hmm.
They've been known for signing like just throwing money at
anybody.
If
you have a good season
for 1 year,
it only takes one dummy to sign somebody, and the Redskins are that dummy.
They always did that.
But good, like I said, good luck to the Redskins and all that. But they're not. They're going 7-9 no matter what. So, but some other noticeable ones. Just tell me what you think. If it's thumbs up or thumbs down to the signing. Just tell me what you think. Terrell Suggs to the Cardinals.
And they could use all the help they can get. So that's a thumbs up.
Yeah, I like
that.
They
need a pass rush. They need any help they can get on offense and defense. Is good for them.
I like that one. Eric Weddle to the Rams.
Like,
so what?
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, Eric Weddle, you a good player, so I guess it works.
Yeah,
I like it.
I guess.
Yeah. Trey Flowers to the Lions.
Yeah, since they didn't sign back Ziggy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that works. But the contract he got was stupid.
It's like 5 year, $95 million.
90 mil, 5 year, 90 mil with I think 45 guaranteed. Like half of it was guaranteed.
That's a thumbs down for me because I'm not signing anybody from the Patriots only because I think Bill Belichick makes them look better than they really are. They like he could put anybody at a defensive end and they're gonna look like world beaters. I don't think Trey Flowers that good, but I might be wrong.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah, we're gonna find. I don't like that. I wouldn't have signed that big contract. Amendola also signed with the Lions. Danny Amendola.
Who cares?
So what?
Man, your career over. Give it up.
Yep. Khalil Mack gonna be lighting him up. Trent Brown, the offensive tackle from the
Patriots.
From the Patriots, signed with the Raiders.
That's good. Yeah.
I know, especially if they signed Le'Veon.
Yeah, never mind. Like, what I said about Le'Veon, let's just with him there. That's nice.
I like that one. And what about this one? The surprise. Latavius Murray to the Saints.
Insert fart sound here.
I don't like that one.
I guess that had to be the money they was gonna give it to Mark Ingram. That had to be.
And he didn't want it.
That had to be the money they was gonna give it to him. And then
it was 4 year, $14 million. Yeah, what it is.
4 year, it's 4 going to 14, $3 million a year.
3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark Ingram, he could get way more than that. He probably get about $6 million somewhere.
Well, thank you, Mark.
Yeah, we love you, man. But go make your money, bro.
Yeah.
Go make your money.
That's a dumb signing. The Saints, y'all could have just drafted a running back and just signed the wide receiver or something. Tight end.
I just don't. He don't even sound like a Saint. Latavius Murray, like what? He don't even fit with us. Like he not like Alvin Kamara. Like it won't be the same. It just won't be the same.
The locker room is like that was they had a good culture in that locker room.
Yeah, and now with Mark Ingram being gone, it's gonna be pretty tough. But the Saints, we're gonna make some other moves too.
They smart.
That was just our first one, so
I think they own something.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
I got one for you, Wes. C.J. Mosley to the Jets. How you feel about that one?
The Jets? Oh, yeah, the Jets. The New York Jets. I thought you were talking about something else. The New York Jets. Who cares? Nobody cares about the Jets.
You got paid, though. 5 years, $85 million.
So what? They won't be good. They'll go 5-11. And Sam Darnold may take a few more steps of being good, but he won't be great. And they won't. The Patriots still going that division. So,
yeah.
No. But good luck to them. Enough with the NFL. Saints not making no great moves right now, so I don't even want that. I'm tired of talking free agency. Let's talk about some NBA basketball things that's going on right now. Last night, Russell Westbrook and the Thunder defeated the Jazz, but that wasn't the biggest story. The biggest story of the night was Westbrook's altercation with a fan that has everyone talking about it right now. Westbrook was on camera saying he would F the fan up and F the man's wife up and everything like that.
I think I got the clip.
You got the clip for what Westbrook said? What, play it for the people.
Wow.
That's who Westbrook is, though. He's that type of player. He's not going to take anything from anybody. But the thing, the guy, do we have what the guy said after the game?
I think I can find it.
Yeah, go ahead and look that up for the people, brother.
All right.
I mean, she was sitting down the entire time. Me and him were just, we were kind of having fun, to be honest.
At least you thought you were having fun?
Yeah, he was smiling at one point, and there was a lot of people, because it was when, Joe had come by and poked Paul George in the eye, and then Joe goes over and apologizes immediately. Russ is just F-bombing and carrying on, acting a fool down here, and everybody's getting on him. And he had, I guess, heat. I thought it was ice. I just told him, I'm like, just sit down and ice your knees, bro. And he turned to me and he's like, that's heat. And I'm like, well, you're going to need it. And then it turned into not safe for work.
So that's what provoked his response. There was no swear words.
I never said a swear word to him, and everybody in the vicinity will say it. And she never left her seat, never said a word, hands in her lap. Never said a single swear word to him. Not one. So, like I said, initially I was like, oh, I'm talking with Westbrook, I mean, the guy's one of the greats, but he's also classless. I don't care. He can threaten me all he wants. I was the one talking to him, but don't threaten a woman. She's 5 feet tall and 110 pounds, man. I mean, never said a word to him. Her first NBA game ever.
Okay. After hearing those comments, Will, what you think about him?
Man, that dude lying. That dude, you could like you said, if you look at him, you could, and his story don't add up. It's like, first of all, who calls I know we call Drew, but this man called Joe. Like I
had to remember who Joe was.
Who's Joe? Who's Joe? I was like, Joe Ingles? Joe Ingles. Like that man lying. That man, I'm telling you, like his story it just don't add up.
Don't add up. Because to tell you the thing that really don't add up to his story with me was he was like, yeah, my wife didn't say a word to him, not one word.
Right.
And then 2 seconds later he said, yeah, my wife didn't say one swear word to him. Well, what was it? Did she say a word to him, but it wasn't a swear word? Or was she sitting there with her hands in her lap like you said the first time, or what? Because now I'm confused, and you just look bad, look like you're lying. But there is only one thing that I agree with in that whole little statement he said, and that was you don't threaten a woman.
Yeah,
you don't do that. Westbrook, that was classless. I'm just be honest, real quick. Because if I was that guy and you said, I'll F you up, you and your wife, I'm coming at you.
Right.
Because I am married.
Right.
And you say that's a threat. and that means you going now. I will say, in Westbrook's defense, after the game, and he was in his press conference and everything, he did say, "I would never hit a woman. I have never put my hands on a woman, and I never would." But you still said it.
Yep.
So therefore, I don't know that you never hit a woman. You might hit women all the time. I don't know. So you said it. So therefore, my wife's looking at me like you better do something, and I would do something. And what?
The Jazz just announced that fan is banned permanently from the game.
Damn! Look at that.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, like Wes, I'm gonna reiterate what Wes said. Like I hate to say I'm gonna mess you and your wife up. First of all, I'm not married, but I got a girlfriend, and she just like me and her the same person. So we probably would have both jumped down there and tried to beat him up.
Him and his girlfriend been together for like 6 years. So it's like they married. So yeah, if I would have been in jail, because I would have jumped down there. You're not gonna threaten.
Me and Jason would have jumped.
Yeah.
Shout out Jason, would have jumped.
It ain't happening. But
Probably would have won, but would have jumped.
that's just who Westbrook is, though. You know, like last year, and he just don't like Utah fans, really.
He just smacked the camera.
Yeah, because a guy tried to take a picture of him or tried to video him or something, and he smacked the guy's camera.
Because they lost.
That's another thing that I would have jumped down and I would have wanted to fight because you put your hands on me. That's another thing I don't like. You know, all I do is try to put a camera in your face and you touch me. Don't put that. Don't put your hands on me.
He must don't like that division because the same thing happened with a little Nuggets fan a couple weeks back when the Nuggets. I'm like Westbrook made this seem like the fan just shoved him.
Yeah, like put two hands on him and pushed him in the back.
I guess the key was just so like Russell Westbrook is sitting
right
in my
here,
face.
right here.
Oh my God, it's Russell Westbrook.
And he was kind of near him. You know, he was like maybe don't run into me or something like that.
Just like what's Westbrook, and he turned around and
like he was about to hit the kid or something. Like, who touched me?
Yeah, exactly. Come on, man. Like I know, like you said, fans, but you are like. You probably was a role model to that kid.
Yeah.
And now you saying all this and that.
But then Westbrook didn't tell the kid anything malicious or anything. He was just like, you know, don't put your hands on people. I don't know what he told him, but it didn't seem anything bad. But if I was Westbrook and a little kid, I turned around and it was him, I would have like gave the kid a high five or something, gave him a dap. I wouldn't have talked to the dude's parents or something. Westbrook's temper is something else, man.
Right.
But I still. Now, don't get me wrong. If the fan said what he said, and it was alleged that he said, what he said, get back on your knees like you used to.
Get on your knees like you used to.
Yeah, get on your knees like you used to.
And like I think Westbrook said it was racial, like, but it could have also been homophobic, you know.
Right, it could have been something like that.
Yeah.
You know, but either way, you gotta be a professional, man. Like I don't want to say just because you're getting paid millions of dollars, you can't let people disrespect you. Don't get me wrong, but. This is my workplace. You know, if somebody come to me and say, you know, get on your knees like, what if, just put it like this. Mm-hmm. What if Westbrook didn't say anything to the man?
Like what you mean, like after? Like
just ignored him. Just ignored him. What would happen?
Nothing. He would just
nothing.
He would just
nobody be talking about this right now.
He ain't listening to me.
Exactly. Oh, he ignored me. Okay, let me try somebody else.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
because trust me, I've been to a big game. I do that.
Mm-hmm.
And if you give me attention, I'm just gonna keep doing it.
Exactly. You know, and me and you, we play in a bunch of basketball tournaments around here. Like, we go to a tournament in Homer, and all you hear is, "Go, y'all, solid foods people don't know how to ball. Man, y'all not good. Y'all not no ballers. Oh, go back to that bayou," and stuff like that. We don't pay no attention to those people. And we actually paid to play in those tournaments. Right. We're not even getting paid to play like Westbrook is. So, at the end of the day, don't let people disrespect you, but... You know, just got.
Man, if you would have just ignored that whole situation, I mean,
nobody be talking about this right now, and that's what I don't know who he has in his group or in his like team or something like that. Yeah, in his circle that could tell him.
He always was his little brother. His little brother should be like, "Look, man, calm down, man." Yeah. I guess just like me telling you, "Hey, man, calm down."
I'm always telling you. It's the other way around. You the hot hitter. I'm the one like, man, it's just basketball. But. Yeah, Westbrook handled that situation all wrong. But he had his right to be mad if the guy actually said that.
But like, he said he disrespected my family. Like, so that statement by itself disrespected your family?
I guess. I mean,
I guess he must needed a reason to bring his family into it or something.
You know, and I heard stories of, like, Jazz fans are, like, some of the worst fans in the NBA. That's what I've heard. And, like, when Michael Jordan was playing against the Jazz and all those finals appearances and everything, like, Michael Jordan just ignored him. Like, he just wouldn't even turn around. Like, you know, and fans just left him alone because first of all, you don't want to provoke Michael Jordan. Mm-hmm. And second, if he's ignoring you, you're not getting any satisfaction out of it, so why keep doing it? But I just think Westbrook is going to keep getting these hecklers because we might get 15 minutes of fame if we
And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
He got his 15 minutes of fame, but he also got banned. So.
Yeah, so 50 minutes is all he got because he ain't going back. But at the end of the day, Westbrook handled that situation terribly. And the NBA, I would fine him.
You got to.
I would. Not a lot, but just to send a message to everybody else. You just can't be sitting on the damn...
Cursing out fans.
Yeah, you can't be sitting on the sideline cursing out fans just because they tell you go. But, another thing, that guy, he had some tweets. I don't know if you noticed, that got
deleted?
He deleted them. And one of them was that Westbrook needs to go back to where he came from. That was last year he tweeted that. He deleted that one. He also...
like Africa or just like...
Nah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Maybe go back. Because the game was in Utah after he tweeted it. So maybe it was like, go back to Oklahoma City. And then he had another one.
People just overreact on these tweets.
He had another one that said Westbrook is not, like, I think he said Donovan Mitchell is better than Westbrook, and Westbrook is, I don't know, something like a piece of shit or something like that. That's just a tweet. I'm just saying.
That's just a fan tweet.
Yeah.
Like, trust me, y'all go look at my Twitter.
Yeah.
I done got blocked
bad.
by Mark Ingram, Eric Garden. It's just tweets.
Yeah. His tweets are bad. But, yeah, Westbrook, he just so, but he uses that, he just plays angry. He's just an angry person. I don't know. But that situation was one
Horrible,
that should have been handled way better by
Westbrook. By both sides, really.
By both sides, but more on Westbrook. All they had to do is turn around and say, hey, look, that man right there told me something that I didn't like. Y'all go get him. Something going to happen. But it just...
It is what it is.
Yeah, be professional. That's all. So, sticking with the NBA, and I know the Thunder are the 4th seed in the West. The Lakers are not nowhere near that. They're way down low somewhere down there at the bottom, like 10th or 11th. So really, they're in a Zion Williamson weak sweepstake if you think about it. So with this disaster of a season, who do you blame most for it? Let me put it like this: percentage of the blame, who do you give it to?
Magic Johnson.
How much?
70% of it.
70?
Yep.
And 30% go to who?
The best player in the world, air quotes.
LeBron ski.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why Magic Johnson. And I'm gonna tell you why LeBron get that. This is why Magic Johnson gets the blame.
70%.
Yes, because this Luke Walton, like your coach, comes to you like, Coach, please re-sign Brook Lopez.
He would have said GM, please, because he's the coach.
Oh yeah. Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He went to one of them like, please re-sign Julius Randle and Brook Lopez, please.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, nah, man, let him go, let him walk. We're fine. Let him walk. I'm going to sign Lance Stevenson, Rajon Rondo, and JaVale McGee.
Lord.
We're going to get those 3 guys, and we're going to have plus LeBron and all these young guys, we're going to have an excellent season. And look what I got you.
And you got you, 66 games and 30 and 36.
The same exact, by the way, that's the same exact record they had last season today.
Games,
like today, last season had the same exact record.
So LeBron didn't change that much in that
Exactly.
league.
And you know Julius Randle, he averaging 20 points and 8 rebounds on a Pelicans team that gave up midway through the season.
He balling. How many years they signed? Didn't he sign for like a 3-year deal?
No, 2 year, and he got a play option next year. So
he might leave.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah, he might be out of there. Anthony Davis out of there. He might be out of there.
And then Brook Lopez, I mean, you get what you pay for. He just a good player on an even better team.
Yeah.
The Bucks. So.
And the thing with Brook Lopez is he leads the NBA in threes made by a center.
That's what LeBron needs. People who
exactly.
can shoot.
He needs a center that can space the floor, and he has 158 threes. You know how many Kyle Kuzma has? 111. Brook Lopez has made more threes than Kyle Kuzma.
I bet Kyle Kuzma took more, right? I'm telling you, Kyle Kuzma is just like, people are, it's like, oh, the Pelicans should have made that trade. Because I think the day after he scored like 37 points, like, oh, the Pelicans are dumb. I was like, all right, y'all tell me this when 2 games from now he scored 15 points on 18 shots. Mm-hmm. Come on now. He just so...
If Kyrie stayed, if I'm the Pelicans, I want Tatum. I want Tatum, Brown, and Rozier in the first round pick, and y'all can have Andy Davis.
That's how I call him.
So you said 70% Lakers
and 30% LeBron.
No, 70% Magic.
30% LeBron. And this is why it's LeBron's fault. Man, your team just like kind of gave up, like kind of look at you like you try to get rid of us. Yeah, you try to get rid of us. Like you want us to play hard. You can try to get rid of us. like all the young cats. Like,
Yeah.
really? And then you didn't see that? What game was it that Kyle Kuzma, LeBron don't play no defense. Kyle Kuzma had to push him to go out there and guard his. Like, come on, man, your team gave up on you. Like after you realized like this man tried to get rid of us.
And the thing with that LeBron thing is, I think they notice like. Because nobody's there in the locker room every day, so nobody knows what's going on. But just from my perspective, I really think LeBron was in there like, oh, man, I believe in you guys. I believe that we could win a championship this year. I believe in everybody in this locker room. He was telling them everything that I guess they wanted to hear, and they believed him. And then
LeBron, we're gonna go. Yes.
Exactly, LeBron, we believe in you.
The young kids wet by that, and they just believe him.
Yep, wet behind their ears, and they was like, okay, LeBron believes in us. We could do this. And that's when they got the 4th seed in the West. And then when LeBron tried to trade him out, he was like, whoa.
Time out. Time out.
Just a month ago, you was telling us you believed in us and we could win the championship and you know, everything and all of this. And now you just tried to trade us. Like, that's fake. But that's just my, I don't know. That's just what I think. But as far as the percentage of the blame, you're too nice. I'm giving 60% of the blame to LeBron and 40% to Magic. And the reason I'm giving 60% to LeBron is because, well, you can't. He did miss, I think, 18 games.
Yeah, with
that groin injury. So you can't blame him for that. You can't. You know,
he
get hurt.
Him, so
exactly. So you really can't blame him for that. But what I do blame him for is like you said, trying to trade the young players. And just being a terrible leader. Terrible leader. Like, even if you did try to trade him, you know, go back to him and say.
He blatantly let them know, like, I don't want none of these dudes. And, like, they kind of seen as, like, I don't want none of them. You give me Anthony Davis, I don't care if I got to play with a two broomsticks and a mop.
Just give me Anthony Davis here. So that he could have came out and be like, you know, I love the young guys. I believe in them. I think, you know, I don't want to see any of them go. But if they do get traded, something like that, you know.
Yeah, it's a business thing.
Yeah.
Like he could even hit behind that. He could hit behind that cliche. It's a business. He could hit behind that before just blatantly just trying to get rid of him.
After the trade didn't happen, that's when he really should have came out and been like, you know, I like our young players. We gonna get better. You know, I'm gonna do it better.
He was just dwelling on.
And he was
get Anthony Davis.
Yep, and he was like, "Oh,
I'm depressed."
Well, you know, if you can't handle not being traded, go play. You shouldn't be playing in L.A. No, you can't handle not getting Anthony Davis.
So now you just
so you shouldn't be in L.A.
Now you mad at him.
So you act like it's their fault.
Yeah, they didn't get traded.
Yeah, I guess you could look at it like that. Though, like, man, y'all weren't even good enough to trade for Anthony Davis. But
no, I think it would have been if it would have been any other GM. In that thing, they would have took that trade, but Dell Dips is just an idiot. But I mean, as a Pelicans fan, I'm glad he didn't take it. But
because the prize is Jason Tatum, I'm telling you.
But the thing about it now, if he would have took that trade, what happened with Brandon Ingram? He might not even play again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Lonzo Ball didn't want to be there, and you've been stuck with Kyle Kuzma.
So so like I said, 6% of the blame goes to LeBron. Doesn't play defense. I mean, he does. He is averaging 27, 8, and 8. But he rolls out of bed and get that. Like, he could just, he brush his teeth in the morning, go to work, and score 27, 8, and 8. That's what he does. But what he should have did was led by example and go into, like, a James Harden type mode and been, like, 36, 10, and 9.
But he is 34 years old, though.
Well, you're the best player in the world. I mean, when Jordan was 34, he was winning championships.
Not making no excuses for LeBron. I hate him. But
I'm saying, I mean, he is a little older, but... you kind of went to Magic and put this team together.
Yeah.
So
like you went to Magic knowing that all right, this person going, and then I'm gonna get Anthony Davis to drop his age and come sign with mine so I can be in his ear talking to him. That's the whole thing's a bully situation. You just bullied him out of nowhere.
And the reason I give 40% to Magic Johnson is because I know LeBron came and put the ideas in your head, but like LeBron's been playing one way his whole career. Like, give me some shooters, give me some people who play defense, and I could work with that. You spread the floor, let me bully my way to the goal.
I agree.
And then I could kick the shooters if they double team, if they drop down.
I agree.
And they wait till year 16 in his career to try to change it up. I'm like, oh no, you don't need those shooters. You just need playmakers. Well, that wouldn't make sense if you got the man playmakers. You didn't get him in playmakers. You got him Rajon Rondo and Lance Stevenson and you didn't get him in. Yeah, JaVale McGee. And don't know. I think LeBron when the Warriors beat him, he saw how good JaVale McGee was playing. He was like, "Yeah, I would like to play with that guy. He plays."
What?
Plays some
LeBron
good
said
defense."
that?
No, I'm saying
Oh.
maybe.
Oh,
Like
let's
you know,
see.
because when LeBron played the
Yeah, remember he was balling.
yeah, JaVale McGee was playing real. He was coming off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's what y'all didn't do. The Lakers just started him,
Started him.
man. No, he's a bench player. He could give
He
you
a
some
role
good
player,
minutes
yeah.
off the bench, and that's about it. Don't start him. But so that's why I do blame Magic Johnson. They didn't get him any shooters. And then the one shooter they tried to get him, Mike Muscala, he can't shoot a lick. So y'all tried to get him. After y'all realized, you know what, this playmaking stuff ain't working. Let's try to get him some shooters. Y'all went out and got him Reggie Bullock and Mike Muscala. Mike Muscala averaged 6.9 points a game since he's been with the Lakers.
And that's 2 threes a game.
2 threes a game. And he's probably shooting like 6 of them. So it was a bad. Then they traded Zubac to get him. And Zubac been balling for the Clippers.
Yep, and that's the team that's in the 8th seed.
No.
that's the team they're trying to catch.
They're in the 6th seed right now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Who fell to the 8?
I don't know. But they're on a 5-game winning streak.
Oh, they did when they beat the Lakers. That's true. And
And
Patrick
they
Beverly
beat-
was in his.
Yep. So the Lakers need to make some moves this offseason.
He's in the 6th seed.
They either need to
Oh,
I
the
know-
Jazz fell to the 8th seed.
Kyrie came out and said that he apologized to the fans and to his teammates.
To the
for-
media, no,
to the media
yeah, about
for
how
being
he
a
was
bad.
handling that. He was handling that bad.
So I don't think he's going to the Lakers. I don't think Durant wants to go to the Lakers. And that's about the only
Anthony Davis, but he
maybe-
doesn't need a contract
yeah,
another year, so you gotta wait
They
till
got to trade
2021.
him. And what they got, Jimmy Butler. He don't like Kawhi.
Man,
not
first
going.
of all, Jimmy Butler's like, do you really want him
He's
on your
like a
team?
B- player right
Yeah.
now. So
Kawhi,
yeah.
but he said he won't go. He said he won't go to the Clippers.
They said he don't want to go to the Lakers either. So if the Lakers don't sign somebody, I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs next year either.
And another reason I blame Magic Johnson because he was like, man, if I don't sign a superstar here, I'm gonna quit. Okay, sign LeBron, and if you don't sign any big name free
They in
agency
trouble.
this year, Magic Johnson, I'm holding you to your word. You better quit.
Maybe the GM not for you, man. Maybe not.
Y'all fired that man for no reason because Magic Johnson can't even do it.
But that roster, it just didn't make sense. Like, why would you go get Rondo? I don't get it. Like LeBron,
And then they overpaid him.
yeah, it's only a 1-year deal though. But I just don't. Why would you go get Lance Stevenson? He's not a knockdown shooter. LeBron can't drive to go and kick to him. He gonna miss. And if he do make it, he gonna start playing some guitar that's not there. It ain't gonna work. And it's just bad. It's a bad team management, and a bad season for the Lakers, and it's over. So this offseason they better do something, or LeBron gonna have an ugly ending to his career because he signed that contract, so he's there.
For 4 years.
Yep. So we're gonna end the show today with some
Have a little fun, man.
yeah, a little
Have
fun. A little fun. Me and Will are both big fantasy football players, and we know the season is far away, but we want
have a
to.
little fun.
Yeah,
Like with the free agency happening. You know,
Yeah,
so
we in
people
a
switch.
football mood right
Yeah.
now. We're in a real football mood, so we want to talk a little fantasy football with you guys. We're just gonna give top 5 fantasy
Players.
players right now.
each
We're
position,
gonna go.
though.
Yeah, we're gonna go top 5 QBs, top 5 running backs, and top 5 wide receivers.
And this our opinion, though.
Yeah.
Just,
just what we think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I'm just gonna let y'all know West never won a championship. So if his list a little worse than mine, y'all know why.
if I did help him win a championship one year, he ain't gonna tell y'all that.
No, all he did was tell me, "Will, you still in the championship game?" I said, "Oh, I'm still in the championship game."
He didn't even know. He didn't even know. You about to leave his slots blank. He didn't even know. I had to call him and say, "Man, you still in the playoffs? Go set your lineup." But
Yeah, I won.
He did win, but it wasn't for me. It's like I'm half a champion because I helped him out. But anyway, he's right. I never won, but that's all about to change this year. Is my year.
He say that every year.
This year is my year. All right, so let's get this started. Just know we didn't talk about this. We don't know who's on each other's list, anything like that. So I'm gonna go.
You go first.
I'm gonna go first to QBs.
All right.
I'm gonna start from 5.
You was like 5 being the
Yeah,
worst.
5, and then I'm gonna go to the number 1.
All right.
All right, for QBs, for number 5, I got Carson Wentz. People sleeping on Carson Wentz. Before he tore his ACL, he was balling.
And he came back.
And he came back.
Not
I don't think he was 100%. He had Nick Foles staring over his shoulder every time he threw a pick. He was like, "Oh, I'm about to get benched." You know, he
Back
couldn't.
problems.
Yeah, he couldn't play like himself. But I think that this offseason he's going to be 100%. He got Deshaun Jackson. He got Alshon Jeffrey, Zach Ertz, Aguilar. He got,
that's a good receiver.
I don't think Golden Tate coming back because they just.
Saints about to sign him.
Hopefully. But, yeah, I think Carson Wentz going to have a bounce back season this year. And he's going to get back into that MVP caliber. Number 4, I got Drew Brees. Don't forget about him. He is on the list. He's Drew Brees. I don't care what nobody say. He still got Michael Thomas, still got Kamara, lost Ingram, but
I think Dez coming back.
Dez gonna be. Hopefully, he gives us something, man. Just give us a
like
glimmer.
700 yards.
Give us a glimmer of yourself.
Will be good.
It will be all right. We still got Ted Ginn, Traquan Smith might do something. Might take another step
forward. And then we still got the draft.
Right.
We might draft the receiver in the third. Wait, we got third round pick, like a 5th round or something.
Yeah. So that was number 4. Number 3, I got Andrew Luck. He balled out last year. He got snubbed from a Pro Bowl. He should have made it.
Yeah, he made it.
No, he did.
Yeah, he did. He played in it, but he was an alternate.
Yeah, alternate. He should have made it from the get-go.
Yeah.
He should have made it over Tom Brady, called it. But, yeah, Andrew Luck, still got T.Y. Hilton. Got one of the best offensive lines in the league.
I think, do they still got their first round pick?
Yeah.
I think they could draft the wide receiver.
Exactly. And, Andrew Luck is
he came back.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I thought it was all over for him, man.
I didn't. I drafted him this year.
And then he released him.
I did. But anyway, that's besides the point. Number 2, I got Aaron Rodgers. He had a bad year last year, but he did get hurt at like the first game of the season, something like that. So he was playing on one leg down there. So I think he's gonna have a good season. He still got Devontae Adams, Randall Cobb.
A little bit. No, I think Randall Cobb did.
No, he should be. Yeah. So he still got Devontae Adams. So
Jimmy Graham a little bit if he.
He's still there?
Yeah.
That's one receiver. Who else they got? Oh yeah. All you need is Aaron Rodgers.
What's his name? The 2 last names. I forgot his name.
Yeah, me too.
Scanning.
Oh yeah.
I forgot his name. Geronimo something.
No, that's Geronimo Allison. You think about? But I know he's scanning. I know you're talking about. And number 1, of course, is Pat Mahomes. Like if you get a chance to pick him, like in a second round, snap him up.
In one of my other leagues, I picked him up. In my last pick, he was still there. I picked him. I had picked Cam before that.
He was playing with a bunch of 80-year-old men or something.
I feel no, it was from a high school league. Like nobody knew who he was. I was like, I heard these. Let me pick him. I benched him the first game, and then after that, he never. Only time I benched him was his bye week.
All right, that's my list. What you got?
All right, starting from 5. This is a real sleeper right here.
Yep.
Lamar Jackson.
I knew. I said, why should do put Lamar Jackson on his list?
I'm telling you, man. It's a sleeper, man. Like they just handed him the keys to the jet. He about to drive that thing all the way to another AFC North champion.
No, wait, Lamar Jackson.
And this is why I win, is why he loses. So watch. Okay, number 4. Okay, forget about bias.
You better not say Matt Ryan.
Forget about bias. Jared Goff. Number 4 is Jared Goff.
Trash.
I'm telling you, hey, Jared Goff. Like I know he was in the waiver wire. Well, he had the same season, kind of like Drew. He played good in the beginning, and then he slumped off in the end. So hey, they both had the same season.
This man said Jared Goff.
Yes, Jared Goff.
So you would draft Jared Goff?
I wouldn't. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. You would have to draft. But that's what I'm saying.
You only can get one quarterback. I'm just saying these are the quarterbacks I would draft if I had to fall back on something. And number 3, Andrew Luck, of course.
Yeah, gotta agree though.
Gotta have Andrew Luck because he balled out last season. Yeah. Like Wes said, he should have made the Pro Bowl over Tom Brady. And number 2, I got the bad man, Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
Of course, you gotta have Aaron Rodgers there.
Yep.
Who else you gonna put there? And then number 1, of course, Patrick, my homeboy. Gotta get him.
Yeah. So we agree on the top 3.
Yeah.
Just can't believe you don't have Drew in there, man.
Man, I had Drew last season, man. He slumped off and like well, my season was over midway through, but Drew didn't help it out.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So we're gonna switch over to the running back. You can go first this time.
All right.
Top 5.
My number 5 running back, of course, AK-41.
Alvin
Kamara.
All right.
Because now basically, if you can consider
Mark Ingram out the door.
Yeah, he out, and Latavius Murray is. So you got to consider he gonna be more involved with the offense. So He can run the ball. He can catch it out of the backfield. He can line up in the slide and
I
catch
see
it.
what you're saying. Since Mark Ingram won't be there, he's going to be like, instead of being 50-50, it's going to be more like 70-30.
Yeah, so
Okay.
he can get more touches. So, of course, you got to go Alvin Kamara. Number 4, C-Mac.
Who's that?
Christian McCaffrey.
Okay.
Like, I drafted him in I think, the Rex in the league at Nichols. I drafted
Yeah.
him. He did pretty good for me. He should have made the Pro Bowl. I think he should have made the Pro Bowl. If
Mm-hmm.
he should, I'm not gonna lie. He probably should have made it over Kamara. But then I went back and looked up the numbers. He had more rushing touchdowns than Kamara. I mean, Kamara had more rushing touchdowns than him. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And then number 3, Saquon Barkley.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, he surprised.
At number 3, huh?
Yeah, he surprised me. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't like picking rookie running backs.
Me either.
At number 3,
I had that burn me twice in a row. I didn't pick Zeke when he was a rookie, and I didn't pick Saquon Barkley when he was a rookie, and both of them had great years.
I hate picking rookie running backs. I don't know, it's just not for me.
I'm so scared.
Yes, like it's hit and miss, man. Like I'm not picking them. Like, and then number 2, of course, you got Zeke,
Mm-hmm.
Zeke Elliott. The Cowboys don't run without him. Like, no pun intended. They don't run without him. Like,
Right.
without him, they are nothing. And number 1, of course, he didn't play last season, but of course he gonna play this season. You gotta go Le'Veon. You gotta whatever he. That
You only saying that because Le'Veon helped him win a
he
championship.
did. He did.
That's why.
That dude is a playmaker. Gotta get him. Gotta get him. That's why I'm going. Like, if I get the first round pick and I know he playing, I know where he play. I'm picking him number 1.
So if you go to Oakland, you still pick him number 1.
Number 1. Probably not. Probably not. I'm keeping it real. Probably not. I probably pick,
if you go to Oakland, no matter what.
I'll
And
probably pick Zeke.
if you go to the Jets, I'm not picking him number 1. But if you go to the Oakland, I'll pick him number 1. But anyway,
All right, what you got?
that's a cute little list.
see.
It's with a real running back list. Number 5, I got Melvin Gordon. You forgot, you forgot about him. Melvin Gordon, he did get nicked
Banged
up
up, yeah.
at the end of the season, but
One game he played. One game he didn't play. Nobody knew.
I know.
Got playing against. I was like, remember, I got no parts.
So yeah, Melvin Gordon with the Chargers, he turned out to be a stud. Like, he a baller. So I got him at number 5. We agree with number 4, Christian McCaffrey. I got Christian McCaffrey. Hopefully Cam, I don't know. I would say hopefully he come back, but I don't want the Saints to play him twice. So hopefully he come. I hope he come back. I like Cam. I really do.
I don't wish injuries on.
Yeah, I don't wish injuries. I hope Cam come back, but just lose us twice and don't make the playoffs. Number 3, I got Zeke. You got Zeke kind of high.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Like Zeke balled out for me last year.
Yeah, but he does have a game where you get
he
20
do.
carries for 60 yards. You know.
Yeah, a couple of them games last year.
Number 2, I got Le'Veon. Wherever he goes, don't matter. I would. He a good pick. And number 1 is Saquon Barkley. He does it all. He catch it, run it. He could get you 12 points on one play. He gets you a 60-yard touchdown run right now. And he's about the only player on that list that, maybe Zeke might be it, but
Kamara could do that too.
yeah, but does he don't do it. Like, I think Saquon Barkley had like 5 of those last year.
Yeah, that's because
You
our
know.
receivers don't block.
Yeah, so number 1 running back for me is Saquon Barkley.
So you pick a number 1. You got number 1 pick. That's who you picking.
Yeah.
You just told me you pick Le'Veon.
No, I'm saying I did say that.
Yeah.
Well, let me go back. If I had the number, if we drawing and the number 1 pick goes to me, without a doubt, I'm picking Saquon Barkley.
All right. For all our fantasy player members that listen to this podcast, remember, Wes said if he gets number 1
Y'all
pick,
think I'm lying?
he picking Saquon.
I ain't playing Saquon Barkley right now. So I guess I'll go for the receivers.
No, you went first? Oh, yeah, you do go
Yeah,
first.
let me go. Number 5, I'm going with my boy Michael Thomas. Hey, what?
Can't guard him.
Yeah, can't guard Mike. That's his name. why wouldn't you pick him? So number 5, I'm going Michael Thomas. Number 4, I'm going with Julio Jones. A quick little story about Julio Jones. I don't know if y'all remember one year he had a whole bunch of catches for 300 yards and he had like 50 points in one game. Of course, he played me that week. And I lost. I don't know who had him. But somebody had him and it cost me a chance to go to the playoffs. And I was up and, oh man, I couldn't believe that man had 50 points in one game. So that's my number 4. Number 3 is Odell Beckham. I think just with Eli.
Eli played halfway decent.
Yeah, Odell Beckham will put up his numbers. You know. Number 2, I'm going with AB to the Raiders, the Oakland Raiders. I'm going with Antonio Brown. I like Antonio. I like him. He gets open all the time. So 24/7, like 7-Eleven. So, and number 1, DeAndre Hopkins. The man didn't drop a pass all year. So if Deshaun Watson throw it to him, he catching it. So that's number 1 wide receiver I'm going with. What you got?
You got Julio way too low for me. I'm just gonna say. Number 5, of course, I'm going with Mike Thomas. Of course, you got to go with the King guard Mike. And number 4 might surprise you. Number 4 might surprise you, shock you a little bit.
Oh, Lord.
But you just know white men can jump.
Here you go.
Adam Thielen. Number 4 got to go with Adam Thielen.
I knew it. Hey man, at the end of the year he just did nothing right. He just disappeared.
So did Michael Thomas.
I guess. I'm not picking them. I'm not racist, guys, but I'm not picking no white receivers. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm gonna pick Adam Thielen because I learned my lesson. Because he was there one time. He was there. I said, I'm not picking him because Kirk Cousins told him. I'm not picking him. And then ended up. I just still regret it. And number 3, OBJ.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta go with OBJ because, like I said, Eli have a halfway decent season. Odell Beckham have a great season.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, D-Hop. Like Wes said, never dropped the ball all game, never dropped the ball all season. Deshaun Watson just gotta throw it up and say a prayer he gonna catch it.
Who your number 1 then?
Julio? You had Julio too low on your list, man. I'm telling you, Julio is
crazy. Julio disappears, man. What you talking about? Julio be disappearing for like 3 straight games.
Nah, I don't care.
But the thing is, he's not a diva like everybody else is. So when he disappeared, nobody even noticed because he don't make a big deal about it. Like he'll get you like one week he'll get 12 catches for 194 yards, and the next week he'll come with 4 catches for 52 yards, and nobody make a big deal about it because
he don't make
a deal about it. So. But that's
you know the Falcons are garbage.
Exactly. There's no way I'm letting. Then Antonio Brown not even on your list.
He not. I'm sorry, man. Like I'm not gonna say Antonio Brown. I lost a little bit of respect for him because the way he handled
fantasy
things,
isn't ran on respect. It's ran on numbers. That man put up numbers.
He did, but like I said, man, you gotta show you drafted me. You drafted.
If he in the right spot, I ain't gonna pick him in the first round.
And then we will come back to the same spot when I beat you. You drafted me.
But see, one person that I wanted to put on this list so bad, but I couldn't find a place for him.
Betty Garbage. What?
Tyreek Hill.
That's a good pick.
Actually. I know. I was like, man, where can I find a place for him? I'm like, I can't.
I probably put him over Adam Thielen. Look at me.
That's what I'm saying.
God.
Tyreek Hill. Oh man, that's like.
Okay, I lied. I changed my list. Number 4 is not
Adam Thielen.
It's Michael Thomas because Tyreek will go number 5. I'm not putting them over Michael Thomas. So
what's your list now?
So Tyreek Hill, Michael Thomas, Odell Beckham, DeAndre Hopkins, and Julio.
No,
sorry, you come in at strong number 6, but you're not top 5.
Yeah, Adam Thielen top 10 because Diggs just is they about wasn't what.
I don't like Diggs.
Yeah, ever since he did that to us, but. Anyway, that's it, guys. Hope we got some fantasy listeners listening to us right now because if you are, then you just got some nuggets, some jewels just now. So that's our episode 4 CrossRhodes.
Yep.
Hope y'all enjoyed it. We'll be back next week with a brand new one with some more topics for the people. So until then, holla at your boys.